President-elect Donald Trump will be inaugurated as the 47th President of the United States on January 20th local time. The second term of the Trump administration is expected to be centered around U.S. interests and bring another significant transformation to global security and the international trade order.
도널드 트럼프 대통령 당선인이 현지시간 20일 제47대 미국 대통령으로 취임합니다. 미국 이익 중심의 트럼프 2기 정부가 글로벌 안보와 국제 무역 질서에 또다시 대변혁을 일으킬 것으로 전망됩니다. Okay, so it is finally happening.
Yes.
It will be his second term. It's quite the comeback, and the whole world is watching.
Yes, of course, I'm sure it feels pretty long. So he was president.
Yeah.
And then even after he wasn't, he was still kind of campaigning.
Yes, that's
for
right.
the 4 years he was not president. But yes, now he is back. He was, of course, elected president in November. But this time, it's going to be a little too cold.
Yeah, that's right. So usually it's outdoors.
Yes.
This time it's indoors. And 이 보안 문제 때문에도, like security reasons too, that they brought it indoors.
Right, yeah. So it's usually outside, like you said. It happens officially at noon. 12시에 하는데요. That is 2 a.m. Korean time.
Okay.
But because of the weather and the fact they're worried about security, if we remember, in one of his rallies, during his campaign, he was shot at.
Right.
It hit his ear.
That's right.
So there are legitimate concerns. So they've moved it inside the Capitol building. So it'll be inside where all of the senators and the representatives are. It's going to be in the middle, where we call it the rotunda.
Oh, rotunda.
The big round part.
Yes.
It's going to be right underneath there.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
So 어떤 순서로 진행되나요? So what is going to happen during this inauguration?
Yes. So this inauguration, the official time is at 12, right?
Okay.
But there are a lot of events that go on throughout the afternoon into the evening.
Got it.
So he's going to have his initial speech, and then he's going to swear in, we say, right?
Okay.
And then after that, there's going to be a ball. It's like a big dance and a
there's
party.
going to be a dance too and a party. Wow, okay.
And then he kind of more officially will really do a lot of stuff starting tomorrow.
Okay.
So today is a lot of just getting everything ready and then partying a little bit.
It's a party part, yeah. It's good. It's time to celebrate, right? Okay. I hear Michelle Obama is not attending, so that made it to the news.
Yes, Michelle Obama will not be attending, but other people that will be her husband, former President Barack Obama,
right?
Current president, or on his final day, President Biden, with the Vice President Harris, George W. Bush, and Bill Clinton will also be there as well.
자, 우리 관련된 뉴스 오디오가 있는데 캐피털 빌딩 안에서 취임식이 열린다는 내용이고요. 한번 들어볼까요?
Okay.
Okay, very good. So climate, 날씨 때문에.
Yes.
And also security. Now, she said earlier, it's been 40 years
Yes.
since this was held inside.
맞아요. 40년 만에 이렇게 안에서 진행할 건데 이 취임 선서, the oath of office will be taken inside. The last person was Ronald Reagan.
Yes.
So another very big, important Republican president that had it inside.
Right. So, of course, now a lot of people are wondering, okay, he's been talking a lot about international trade, global security, and things are going to change. We don't know exactly for sure, though.
Well, we don't know exactly what he'll be able to do because he has to get a lot of those laws through Congress, example, right? But he can make some executive orders.
Oof.
There are a lot of things that he can just, on day one, he can sign. And he has promised that he will be doing a lot of them as if he were a dictator. He said, rule like a dictator for one day. 취임 당일 하루는 독재를 하겠다고 했습니다.
Wow. Okay. So people are going to be watching.
So yeah, everyone is expecting big changes from him. And I would not be surprised if there were a lot of big changes.
Big changes.
For better or for worse, politically, that depends on how you stand on those issues.
Right.
But I think there will be a lot of changes.
A lot of changes. Well, Well, probably we'll be covering them on Evening Special.
I'm sure
Okay.
we will see a lot of
Yes.
Donald Trump going forward.
That's right. Okay, let's talk about this word inaugurate, inauguration. Inauguration ceremony, 취임식이죠.
Yes.
So to inaugurate, what does this mean to inaugurate?
So, inaugurate is whenever you are putting someone into a position, often officially with a ceremony, and it's usually big, important jobs. So, president, vice president.
Right.
These types of things are when you would use the word inaugurate. I would not say that you would not inaugurate someone to a regular business usually.
No, not usually. These are really official positions.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Let me read that again. President-elect Donald Trump will be inaugurated as the 47th President of the United States on January 20th local time. The second term of the Trump administration is expected to be centered around U.S. interests and bring another significant transformation to global security and the international trade order.